I was just checking my temperature. Don't know why, because this is day number whatever. I have never had a temperature throughout this whole process, but I'm laying up here quarantining. Um, Corona and her funky ass could just go somewhere because the rest of y'all out there coughing and giving it to each other, and I'm in here being responsible. I'm not mad or anything. I'm just saying, there's a lot of people out there with the coronavirus who are, you know, are just neglectfully living their life and not being responsible enough to go take a test, drinking Theraflu and all that kind of stuff. And that's all well and fine, but you should be quarantining. And I'm gonna tell y'all some good ways to know if a person got the coronavirus. And it ain't no goddamn temperature like they've been telling y'all. Mark my words, 6 months from now it's gonna be like, yeah, maybe the temperature wasn't a good deciding factor to know if a person has COVID. Because I'm telling you right now, I have never had a fever. Um, so give a person a can of cat shit and tell them to smell it and tell them it smell like roses and see how they lie to your face. Um, because if they do got COVID, they're gonna be like, this smells wonderful. But if they don't, they're gonna say, why did you give me this cat shit to to smell? Um, Anosmia is a good way to tell if a person has COVID. You cannot distinguish cat shit from cake. Your sense of smell is completely gone. It's not kind of gone, sort of gone, or it's gone. You know. Another one. If a person has diarrhea, if your booty hole is spewing out liquids, you probably got coronavirus. Uh, if you walk around and talk about your back hurt and you sweating and breaking out in sweats, you ain't got no hot flash. You probably got the coronavirus. If you coughing, it ain't your allergies. You probably got the coronavirus. Put the thermometer down and go sit in a room somewhere for about 14 days. I'm just, I'm on a day of frustration where, I'm in here doing what I'm supposed to do, but I I know there are people out there not doing what they're supposed to do, and I'm gonna leave out this house, and um, I'm gonna be reincorporating myself with those careless folk, and it's just a shame. So I'm being funny, but seriously though, y'all need to protect yourself because it's not the people that's quarantining that um did anything wrong. They're being responsible. It's the people that you're uh, in the grocery store with, or working with, or at the barbershop with, trying to hold in a cough, spewing the germs right in front of your face. Yeah, so protect yourself because people are not responsible. Human beings are deceitful, and the first person they lie to is themselves. Knowing god darn well they don't feel well, but because they have not been responsible enough to go take a test, they just feel like they COVID free. Okay, that's fine. And it might be true that you will recover and you will be fine, but all the hundreds of people you didn't interacted with throughout your day, just good luck with them, or they on their own, I don't know. We just live in a strange world, and every man or woman for themselves. So I'm gonna calm down. I'm gonna keep enjoying my club quarantine over here, or uh, my quarancation is what I like to call it. Hopefully my smell comes back because I really, I really miss knowing if my breath stinks. I mean, I'm like, I'm like, if my sense of smell never comes back, I might never leave out the house because that is my number one fear is having an offensive odor that offends somebody. Like, I'm just a considerate person, you know. You washed up and you put on your smell goods, but if you haven't smelled, if you can't smell them, then it doesn't exist. Like, I can I don't know if I'm fresh or so clean today. I took a shower, I brushed my teeth, I did all that good stuff, but I can't smell nothing. And I can't stress that enough. That is a good way to determine if you're sick. I've never lost my sense of smell. Maybe that's something that happens when um, people have a cold or a flu. I've never experienced losing 100% um, smell. Not, like, and it's not to be confused with being congested. Like, I understand being congested and you have to, like, kind of sort of smell, but I'm talking about I cannot. If it was a gas leak right now, I wouldn't be able to tell you if if there were gas in the room, or if I was eating some food and it was spoiled. I couldn't tell you if it was spoiled or not. Like, I want my senses back, and I want them back now, Satan. So I'm working on that. I bought myself a facial humidifier, and that comes in the mail in a little bit. So I'm looking forward to kind of like steaming out these nostrils and stuff, and seeing how that works out for me. But just a little bit of humor, but I'm serious as hell. Stop checking your temperature. You'll know if you had a fever or not. Be more open-minded, I should say, about other symptoms, and be more cautious about the people you surround yourself with, because you really are playing Russian roulette with your health, just assuming that people are well, because people are bald-headed lies, and they will stand there in your face and say, I feel great, knowing goddamn well they can't smell nothing, or um, they got diarrhea, or whatever other symptoms they trying to hide, you know. And it's a new time we living in, and people are not to be trusted, especially in they're not to be trusted with your health. If you want to be healthy and holistic, don't put that into someone else's hands. Know for sure who you're around, and who you're dealing with. So, peace and blessings. Stay safe out there in these streets, cause I'm good in this house. I'm good. As long as I'm in this house by myself, I'm good. Now, when I have to reincorporate myself out there with the nasty folk, then I'll, I'll worry about that later. But right now, I'm good. I hope y'all good, and pray for my nose. I can't have something so big on my face and be a useless asset to me. You cannot take up this much real estate on my face and can't do nothing. You got to go. I'm gonna have to Michael Jackson his nose. I can't have a double barrel shotgun and you shooting blanks. That's just not gonna work. I can't have a 2-car garage and no car. Like, where they do that at? All right, y'all have a good day.